Today I'm going to share with you my exact top-down analysis trade setup while trading the supply and demand methodology. This is the exact setup that I trade as well as many other people in my private coaching take every single day. And we're going to step you through this step one, step two, step three. All right, let's get into it. The first thing that we got to do is when we get into a brand new chart, we need to start with our higher time frame. We need to understand where price is and what the price action is doing on that higher time frame. There's going to be different time frame sequences. I am going to show them on the screen for different types of trader. Some traders want to do daily income trading. Some people want to do scalping, looking for the quick trades, while other people want to be swing trading. All right, this can be all done with different time frame sequences. So the first thing that we need to do is identify where the big money is coming into the market and draw our supply and demand zones. All right. First thing, identify where the big money is buying and selling. And right away, these two areas jump out to me. Why? Because previously when they left these areas, a lot of selling came into the market, right? We can see that here by these big red candles. That's indicating to me that a lot of sellers came into the market. Now, I would personally tighten up this area because this is more of a level two type of thinking here. And if I had to ask you, did the seller step in up here or did the seller step in over here? Right? The sellers came in really up here. So I'm going to personally leave that as my upper portion of my supply zone. But on this one, I'm going to leave it how it is down here because we have a drop, base, 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 drop. So that's telling me this is where another area of sellers came into the market. So if prices ever come up back into these two areas, I want to be looking for selling opportunities. The second thing I need to figure out is what the trend is. Am I trading in a counter trend market? Am I trading with the trend? Am I trading in a sideways market? This is all very important as it might dictate the quality or the odds of the zone or the trade working. Counter trend trades typically don't work as well with trending trades, right? So I need to identify what type of market that I am trading in. We're clearly in a downtrend, right? We're making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? Nonstop, lower lows and lower highs. So clearly we are in a downtrend. Price is also below the 200 moving average. This area of supply that I marked out, right, created a new low. It's got a strong imbalance. So hey, if prices come back up into these areas of supply zones, I'm going to be trading with the trend and I'm going to be trading previously of where the big money came into the market. So prices now came back up into my higher time frame supply zone and I'm trading with the trend. That's all I need to know. Okay. Now I go down to my lower time frame and I need to see evidence of buyers or sellers coming in. In this case, I need to see sellers coming into the market. We will talk about set and forget setups as well in a second, but we're primarily going to focus on confirmation because that's usually what I trade. This is price coming up into the higher time frame zone. First, we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Some people might be thinking, why are you looking for selling opportunities when clearly the 30 minutes in an uptrend? I understand that, but like I said before, the big picture on the daily is clearly in a downtrend. And this is previously where they saw value in it before, so we might see value and sellers come in again. So I go down to my 30-minute and I need to see evidence of sellers coming in. And the two things that we are going to look for is breaking trend lines, upward trend lines, and removing opposing pivot point zones. And this is what I draw out on my charts. I need to see opposing pivot point zones being removed and breaking momentum line. That is going to tell me, hey, sellers are starting to step into the market now. Buyers are getting exhausted. So I can now look for a potential short, if there is one, based off of a couple other set criteria. So we have a lot of sellers coming into the market here. We broke trend. We removed this opposing pivot point zone. And when prices finally come back, I look to sell with a buy limit, a sell limit when prices touch my entry point here. And so that's what I did on this trade. Let me blow it up here for you. This is where I sold on the pullback of this supply zone. Now, this was a break-even trade. I can talk to you about take profits in a minute as well. Originally, I had my take profit down here at 3-1. And I got out, I had my stop loss set, and then I moved it to break even after a 1.5 to 1. Now, you might be wondering why. Well, because yesterday's CPI numbers did come out and it made this massive move to the downside, which was all this selling. So I was potentially thinking, hey, we might get a reversal happening the next day. And if prices do that, we're probably just going to continue and break up higher, most likely. And that's what we did. So I wanted to make sure I do like the supply zone. It's got a good story on the higher time frame of, hey, we're selling in a downtrend. We're sitting inside higher time frame supply zone. We have confirmation, a setup. I have my take profit set, but I'm aware of, hey, I probably want to manage this trade a little bit sooner rather than later. And notice how I journal my trades. All right. I'm not just taking a picture with nothing on the chart. I'm identifying where I bought and sold, what my thought process is, what the trend is, why I'm buying or selling. All my notes are here because when I go back and review this trade and over 30, 40, 50 trades in 6 months from now, I can go back and I can figure out, hey, is my trending trades performing as well as they should be? Is there something that I can tweak in my trading to say this doesn't make sense for me to do anymore? Or, hey, I noticed that all my winning trades have this certain thing commonly happening in my winning trades. So maybe I want to adapt that into my trading. And so this is why journaling your trades is so important. Now, really quickly, there was quick talk on set and forget, and this could be a whole other video that I could make it. But some people might look to trade that as their supply zone, or maybe this area as well, selling on the pullback because, hey, maybe in their story, in their head, hey, I'm trading with the daily being down. Remember that? Daily in a downtrend, price coming back up into daily supply zone in a downtrend. I'm below the 200 moving average. We're building a case of why we are getting short. And then look at this. Look at this, guys. Come on. What do all these zones have in common that I'm trading at? Look at the imbalance. Look at all those sellers coming into the market. That's telling me that a lot of sellers came in. So if prices return, there's another really good one up here. Prices then came back up and actually touched it, and that's where it began to sell off. These are all good setups. Some people might want to take these trade setups, really good imbalances, right? And they sell them straight up. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this video talking about supply and demand and the top-down analysis, I really appreciate if you guys do like this video. So take a second out of your day and like this video. It does help me. And if you guys do have any questions about this type of stuff, trading in general, just reach out to me on social media at Moneyball Austin, and I have no problem helping you out, right? Like these are traders trading this exact same trade setup. Muhammad, the guy that took his $2,000 into $20,000, trading the exact same trade setup right here. Higher time frame, price going into his higher time frame 15-minute zone, and then entering on a 2-minute zone with a trade setup. Selling makes 5 to 1. That's awesome. And then we also have Ibarro is now going on his second phase of becoming a funded trader. So he's probably going to be the next funded trader. So those guys put in the work and they get results, and this stuff definitely does work. And you guys can actually get this free training and more information on this by going to my YouTube and go to my tips playlist, and there's a full course breakdown of the supply and demand methodology. And I would love to have you guys part of the private coaching group as well by going to moneyballtrading.com, and you can join there. I do offer a free training here. Well, you will learn the top 3 tips that I recommend, how to fast track your trading, why 90% of the traders are losing money, how to actually become a consistently profitable trader in 90 days or less. So all that great stuff is going to be in the description below. I'd love to have you part of the team, man. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Cheers. Bye-bye.